Are you tired of feeling stuck and overwhelmed by life's challenge? It's time to rise from rock bottom and unlock the warrior within you. In this video, we're diving into the mindset that transforms adversity into strength. Are you ready to embrace the power of perseverance and change your life forever? Welcome everyone on another new video. Dear listeners, life can sometimes hit us like a freight train, knocking us down to what feels like rock bottom. It's the place where hope seems to flicker, dreams appear distant, and the weight of challenges feels insurmountable. But let me tell you something powerful. Rock bottom is not the end, it's the beginning. It's the foundation where warriors are forged, where the stronger among us rise and prove that setbacks are setups for comebacks. When you're at rock bottom, you have a choice. You can surrender to pain, or you can use it as fuel. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has faced moments where they thought they couldn't go on. But they did, not because it was easy, but because they understood that struggle builds strength. And the pain you feel today is the hammer and chisel shaping you into a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Dear listeners, adversity introduces us to our true selves. When everything is stripped away and all you have left is your willpower, that's when you discover what you're truly made of. In those dark moments, you must stop asking, why me, and start saying, try me, thee. The world is not going to hand you victories. Life is not going to roll out the red carpet for success. You have to dig deep, fight hard, and claw your way back to the surface. Warrior mindsets aren't born, they are created. They are forged in a forge of hardship and temper, charged by the will to rise above. A warrior doesn't see failure as the end, but as a stepping stone. A warrior knows that every defeat carries a lesson, every obstacle hides an opportunity. And every heartbreak teaches resilience. When you adopt this mindset, you stop being a victim of your circumstances and start becoming a master of your destiny. Dear listeners, but how do you transform from someone at rock bottom to someone unstoppable? It begins with belief. Even when the odds are against you, you must believe in your ability to overcome. Or that belief doesn't come from external validation, it comes from within. It comes from the decision to take control of your life. You have to decide that no matter how hard it gets, you will keep moving forward. One step, one day, one victory at a time. Discipline is your next weapon. Motivation may get you started, but discipline keeps you going. When you're tired, when doubt creeps in, when the world tells you to quit, discipline is what will keep you on track. Discipline means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means doing what's necessary, not what's easy. It means embracing the grind because you know the grind is where greatness is built. Dear listeners, pain is not your enemy, it's your ally. Pain is a signal that you're alive, that you're growing, that you're pushing your limits. Warriors don't run from pain, they lean into it. They use it to sharpen their focus, to remind themselves why they started, to fuel their hunger for victory. Pain is temporary, but the strength it builds lasts forever. Every time you endure, every time you push past the discomfort, you're training your mind to handle more. And when you can control your mind, you can conquer anything. Let's not forget about the power of perspective. Rock bottom feels like the end when you focus solely on the negatives. But what if it's not the end? What if it's a turning point? What if hitting the ground is exactly what you needed to propel yourself higher than ever before? Your mindset shapes your reality. If you see challenges as opportunities, if you see failures as feedback, if you see struggle as growth, then nothing can break you. You are stronger than you think. You have faced battles before and emerged victorious. You have scars, but those scars are proof of your resilience. They are reminders that you survived, that you endured, that you are capable of more than you realize. The human spirit is unbreakable when fueled by determination and belief. The warrior mindset is not about never falling, it's about rising every single time you do. Dear listeners, surround yourself with the right influences. Warriors are not lone wolves. They thrive when supported by a tribe of like-minded individuals. People who inspire, challenge, and hold you accountable. Cut out the negativity, the doubters, and the distractions. Protect your energy and focus on your growth. A true warrior understands the power of a strong support system and uses it to elevate themselves to new heights. Action is the bridge between rock bottom and triumph. You can dream, plan, and hope all you want, but nothing changes until you take action. Even the smallest steps forward can create momentum. And once you have momentum, you become unstoppable. Focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate the small victories because they are the building blocks of massive success. Dear listeners, when you cultivate a warrior mindset, you realize that life's greatest battles are fought within. It's not the external challenges that define you, it's how you respond to them. It's the voice in your head that says you can, and your faction to silence it with actions that scream, yes, I can. It's the willingness to do what others won't so you can achieve what others can't. Your story is not over. Rock bottom is not your destination, it's your launch pad. It's where you gather your strength, hone your focus, and ignite your determination. The world needs your comeback story. It needs your resilience, your courage, your example of what it means to rise from the ashes and become unstoppable. So take a deep breath. Square your shoulders. Look at challenges before you and say, I am not afraid. Because you are not just surviving, you are thriving. You are not just enduring, you are conquering. You are not just dreaming, you are living. And every day you are moving closer to the life you deserve. From rock bottom to a warrior mindset is not just a journey, it's a transformation. It's the process of becoming the strongest, most unshakable version of yourself. And when you reach the top, you'll look back at the struggles, the pain, the nights you wanted to quit, and you'll realize they were all worth it. They made you who you are. They turned you into a warrior. So rise up and claim your victory. It's time to unleash the unstoppable force within you. Dear listeners, rock bottom often feels like the darkest, most hopeless place we can reach. It's a place where everything seems to fall apart, where dreams feel out of reach, and where doubt and fear often take over. However, what many fail to see is that rock bottom is not a place of finality, but rather a point of transformation. It strips away the distractions, excuses, and facades, leaving us face to face with our true selves. In this raw and vulnerable state, we have the opportunity to rebuild from the ground up, free from illusions or the weight of our past mistakes. When you've lost everything, you're left with a blank slate. This emptiness can be intimidating, but it's also empowering. It gives you the chance to reevaluate your priorities, redefine your purpose, and rebuild your life on a stronger foundation. The clarity that comes from hitting rock bottom allows you to see what truly matters and what was merely holding you back. It's in this space that resilience is born as you realize that the only way forward is upward. And many of the most successful people have faced their own rock bottom moments. For them, these low points became the turning points that propelled them to greatness. Why? Because adversity builds strength. The struggle of climbing out of a seemingly impossible situation teaches valuable lessons for perseverance, determination, and self-belief. Rock bottom, though painful, becomes the testing ground where you discover what you're truly capable of achieving. Dear listeners, other than seeing rock bottom as a place of despair, it can be viewed as a hidden gift. It's a moment to pause, reflect, and decide who you want to become. It's where growth begins, where dreams are reignited, and where you start to take control of your life. While the process may be challenging, it's also profoundly rewarding. From rock bottom, you can rise not just as who you were, but as someone stronger, wiser, and more unstoppable than ever before. Adversity has a way of stripping away our comfort and testing the very core of who we are. It forces us into situations we never thought we'd face, challenging our limits and shaking the foundations of our belief systems. Yet, it's in these moments of struggle that we begin to discover the depth of our inner strength. Adversity doesn't create weakness, it exposes the courage, resilience, and determination hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be unleashed. Dear listeners, when faced with hardships, many people initially feel overwhelmed or defeated. However, as they navigate through pain, setbacks, and challenges, they often realize they are far more capable than they once believed. The obstacles that seemed insurmountable at first become stepping stones, showing them their capacity to endure and overcome. Each small victory builds confidence, and each act of perseverance reinforces the understanding that strength isn't about never falling, it's about rising every single time. Adversity also serves as a mirror reflecting our true character. It reveals whether we succumb to fear or rise with courage, whether we blame our circumstances or take responsibility for our actions. In facing struggles, we develop grit, the ability to keep going even when the odds are stacked against us. This resilience doesn't just prepare us for future battles, it transforms us, making us more resourceful, determined, and fearless. True strength comes not from avoiding adversity, but from embracing it as an opportunity to grow. Through adversity, we gain a deeper appreciation for our journey and for life itself. The lessons learned during tough times become the building blocks for a stronger, wiser version of what once seemed like an unbearable burden becomes a source of pride, a reminder of how far we've come. In the end, adversity doesn't just test our limits, it expands them, proving that we are capable of far more than we ever imagined. Dear listeners, life often presents us with moments where the easiest option seems to be given up. The weight of failure, the sting of disappointment, and the fear of uncertainty can tempt us to surrender. However, true strength lies in the choice to fight rather than retreat. It is in these moments of struggle that our decision to keep pushing forward defines not only the outcome but also the person we become. Choosing to fight is an act of defiance against the odds, a declaration that no obstacle will have the final say over our lives. When you choose to fight, you reclaim your power. Surrendering to adversity hands control over to the very challenges that seek to defeat you, but fighting back is a statement of self-belief. It doesn't mean the journey will be easy, nor does it guarantee immediate success. What it does guarantee is progress, however small, and a sense of pride that comes from knowing you didn't back down. Every effort you make strengthens your resolve and builds mental momentum, turning what seemed impossible into something achievable. Fighting requires courage, especially when the path ahead is unclear or riddled with setbacks. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's a decision to act in spite of it. Each step forward, no matter how challenging, chips away at the barriers before you and proves that you are stronger than your circumstances. By refusing to surrender, you not only overcome obstacles, but also build resilience that will serve you in future battles. Fighting is not just about surviving the storm, it's about learning to thrive in its midst. Dear listeners, choosing to fight is an investment in yourself. It's a commitment to your dreams, your goals, and your potential. Surrender leads to regret and stagnation. Fighting opens doors to growth, transformation, and new possibilities. The act of fighting is not about being unscathed, it's about emerging stronger, wiser, and more determined. Every challenge you face becomes a testament to your ability to endure, adapt, and triumph. By choosing to fight, you become the author of your own story, proving that you are capable of shaping your destiny no matter the odds. Believing in yourself is the cornerstone of achieving anything meaningful in life. It is the foundation upon which dreams are built and the force that drives you forward when circumstances seem overwhelming. Without self-belief, even the greatest potential can go unrealized. Confidence in your abilities and worth is not just a luxury, it is a necessity. When you believe in yourself, you give yourself permission to try to take risks and to pursue goals that others might deem impossible. Dear listeners, so this belief acts as a shield against the inevitable doubts and criticisms that arise on your journey. The world may be filled with voices telling you what you cannot do, but your inner voice rooted in self-belief becomes the anchor, self-light. Even when failures occur, belief in yourself allows you to see them as temporary setbacks rather than permanent defeats. It reminds you that the power to succeed lies within you, no matter how many times you may stumble. Believing in yourself also fuels resilience and persistence. It is what keeps you moving forward when progress feels slow or when obstacles appear insurmountable. This belief doesn't mean arrogance or blind optimism. Rather, it is a quiet confidence that you are capable of learning, growing, and ultimately succeeding. Self-belief gives you the courage to start, the strength to endure, and the determination to see things through. It creates a cycle of action and growth, where every step forward reinforces your confidence and propels you further. When you truly believe in yourself, you unlock potential you never thought possible. The energy you exude becomes contagious, inspiring others and attracting opportunities. Your belief sets the tone for how others perceive and treat you, creating a ripple effect of positivity and possibility. No matter the challenges you face or the goals you set, self-belief is the driving force that ensures you can turn aspirations into reality. It is not just a mindset, it is a way of life that empowers you to rise above any limitation and achieve greatness. Dear listeners, motivation can be fleeting, often driven by external factors or moments of inspiration. It can fuel your desire to start something or push you through short bursts of effort, but motivation alone is not enough to create lasting change or to push through difficult times. And the key to achieving success lies in discipline, the ability to show up and perform even when the excitement or drive has waned. Discipline is what carries you through the grind, ensuring that your goals are met even on the days when you don't feel like working. While motivation relies on emotions and external circumstances, discipline is an unwavering commitment to your goals regardless of how you feel in the moment. It is about making the right decisions and taking the necessary actions even when it's hard, inconvenient, or uncomfortable. Now, discipline keeps you on track when your motivation fades, turning actions into habits and habits into success. It doesn't depend on mood or external validation. It's a personal commitment to consistency and long-term progress. The beauty of discipline lies in its ability to build momentum. When you consistently show up, even on the tough days, it compounds over time. The small disciplined actions you take each day stack up, creating results that surpass what motivation alone could ever achieve. Over time, discipline transforms you into someone who no longer relies on fleeting bursts of inspiration to succeed, but someone who has built a solid foundation of habits that propel them forward, even when motivation is nowhere to be found. Dear listeners, discipline is the secret weapon that makes dreams a realities. It's what turns ambition into action and action into achievement. While motivation might give you the energy to start, it is discipline that ensures you finish what you began. It's about committing to the process day in and day out, regardless of the challenges. With discipline, you will not only meet your goals, but exceed them, building a life that is consistent, purposeful, and success. Pain is often viewed as something to be avoided, something to fear or resist. However, pain is not an enemy. It is an essential ally in the process of growth and transformation. When we experience pain, whether physical, emotional, or mental, it signals that we are pushing our limits, stepping outside of our comfort zones, and testing the boundaries of what we can handle. Pain marks progress, showing that we are challenging ourselves and moving towards something greater. Without it, there would be no growth, no learning, and no opportunity for personal development. Instead of avoiding pain, embracing it helps us to grow stronger. Each painful experience we encounter teaches us valuable lessons about resilience, endurance, and what we are truly capable of. When we push through pain, we build the mental toughness necessary to face even greater challenges. It's through experiencing discomfort that we learn the most about ourselves. Pain forces us to confront our weaknesses, and in doing so, it strengthens our character, revealing our ability to endure, adapt, and overcome. Dear listeners, pain also serves as a motivator, driving us to become better. The discomfort we feel when facing obstacles or enduring hardship sparks a desire to improve and transform. It's in these moments that we find the fire to keep going, to refuse to quit, and to rise higher. Pain can be the catalyst that ignites the drive for change, pushing us to work harder, to dig deeper, and to stay focused on the vision of the person we want to become. Every ounce of pain endured becomes a part of the story of our success, showing that we were willing to fight for what we wanted. Pain is a powerful tool that sharpens us and prepares us for future challenges. It is not the absence of pain that creates strength. It is the ability to endure it and grow from it. Pain teaches us the value of perseverance, the importance of self-discipline, and the power of resilience. When we accept pain as an ally rather than an obstacle, we begin to see it as a necessary part of our journey toward greatness. Through pain, we are forged into warriors, stronger and more capable than we ever imagined. Dear listeners, perspective has the power to completely transform how we experience the world around us. The way we view a situation determines how we respond to it, how we process it, and ultimately how we move forward. What might seem like a devastating failure to one person can be seen as a valuable lesson and opportunity for growth to someone else. It's not the events themselves that shape our reality, but how we interpret and react to them. By shifting our perspective, we unlock the ability to change the way we experience life, turning challenges into stepping stones rather than roadblocks. A negative perspective can trap us in a cycle of self-doubt and helplessness, keeping us stuck in a mindset where we see obstacles as insurmountable and setbacks as permanent. On the other hand, a positive or growth-oriented perspective opens up possibilities and solutions. It allows us to view difficulties as temporary and surmountable, pushing us to find ways to overcome them. When we choose to see challenges as opportunities, we shift from a victim mentality to one of empowerment, realizing that we have control over how we interpret and deal with life's hardships. Changing our perspective doesn't mean ignoring the harshness of life or pretending that everything is perfect. It means acknowledging reality while choosing to see it through a lens of possibility and opportunity. When we look at failures not as signs of our inadequacy, but as chances to learn and grow, we begin to unlock a new level of strength and resilience. Perspective allows us to find meaning in struggles, to see the lessons of pain, and to realize that every trend we experience has a purpose in shaping us as beings. Dear listeners, ultimately, perspective is a choice. It's a decision to see the world not as a series of random events, but as a collection of experiences that can teach us, challenge us, and help us evolve. By consciously choosing to shift our perspective, we become active participants in shaping our own reality. Instead of being defined by external circumstances, we take control of how we view and react to them, ensuring that our mindset works for us, not against us. In this way, perspective becomes a powerful tool that helps us navigate life with clarity, strength, and the ability to turn adversity into triumph. Action is the catalyst that sets everything in motion. Without it, dreams remain just that, dreams. The difference between where you are and where you want to be is found in the actions you take. It doesn't matter how clear your vision is or how much you believe in yourself. Without action, nothing changes. The key is to start no matter how small the step may seem. Action breaks the inertia and creates momentum, pushing you forward even when progress feels slow or uncertain. It's the willingness to begin, to take that first step, that ignites the chain reaction that propels you toward your goals. When you take consistent action, you begin to build momentum that carries you forward. The more you act, the easier it becomes to continue acting, creating a snowball effect of progress. Each decision, no matter how small, adds to momentum and makes the next step easier to take. Action fuels momentum, and momentum propels you through challenges and obstacles. It's the engine that drives you towards success. And the more you take action, the more you build the energy needed to keep moving forward. Dear listeners, momentum also helps you overcome resistance. When you're stuck or unsure, the hardest part is often just getting started. Once you take action, however, things start to flow. The resistance you felt begins to fade as you gain traction, and suddenly what seemed like a daunting task becomes manageable. Action turns uncertainty into confidence. It shifts your focus from what could go wrong to what you can do right now. With each step, you gain clarity, insight, and motivation, building a path that grows stronger with every action you take. Ultimately, action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It is the mechanism that turns ideas into reality and makes progress inevitable. What you need is the courage to take the first step and the determination to keep moving forward, no matter how small the action may seem. As you build momentum, you'll find that each action leads to another. And with each step, you get closer to the life you've been working for. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, attitude, and ultimately your success. The energy, attitudes, and behaviors of those around you can either elevate you or drag you down. When you choose to surround yourself with positive influences, you create an environment that encourages growth, supports your dreams, and motivates you to reach new heights. Positive influences lift you up, provide guidance when needed, and push you to become the best version of yourself. Their optimism and belief in you can help you stay focused on your goals, even when the going gets tough. Dear listeners, conversely, being around negative influences can have a toxic effect in your mental and emotional well-being. The constant presence of negativity, doubt, or pessimism can cloud your judgment and undermine your confidence. Negative influences breed self-limiting beliefs and can distract you from your purpose. They may not always directly oppose your goals, but their energy, attitudes, and words can drain your motivation and make you question your abilities. Over time, this negativity can erode your drive, causing you to lose sight of the potential you possess. Surrounding yourself with positive influences isn't just about avoiding negativity, it's also about being intentional with the people you choose to invest your time and energy in. It means seeking out individuals who inspire you, who share similar values, and who challenge you to grow. These people encourage you to see the best in yourself and help you realize that you are capable of achieving your goals. Their support and belief in your potential can serve as a powerful reminder that you are not alone in your journey and that you are deserving of success. Dear listeners, the company you keep shapes the direction of your life. Positive influences provide the fuel needed to keep moving forward, and their energy becomes contagious. When you surround yourself with people who uplift you, you create a support system that helps you navigate challenges, celebrate successes, and maintain a positive, forward-focused mindset. The right people will always push you to aim higher, take action, and believe in your own potential. By being mindful of who you allow into your life, you can cultivate an environment that is conducive to your personal growth and success. The warrior mindset is not something you are born with. It is a choice that you make every day. It is a mental framework that requires you to embrace challenges, stay focused on your goals, and persevere in the face of adversity. This mindset is not about avoiding difficulty, but about facing it head on, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. It's a conscious decision to rise above obstacles, no matter how insurmountable they may seem, and to develop the mental toughness required to push through tough times. Dear listeners, choosing the warrior mindset means committing to the path of discipline, sacrifice, and relentless determination. It is about rejecting the victim mentality and understanding that while you cannot control everything in life, you can control how you respond to it. A warrior does not sit back and wait for things to happen. Instead, they take ownership of their journey and make decisions that will drive them toward their goals, even when the path is this difficult. This mindset keeps you moving forward, even when doubt, fear, or exhaustion threaten to stop you. Adopting the warrior mindset is a choice to stop making excuses and to start taking responsibility for your actions. It means not allowing external circumstances or other people's opinions to dictate your attitude or progress. A warrior understands that every moment presents an opportunity to prove your strength, resilience, and commitment. This mindset doesn't just prepare you for battle, it transforms your life, helping you develop the mental clarity and focus necessary to achieve success in all aspects of life. Dear listeners, the warrior mindset is about embracing the philosophy of relentless action and unshakable belief in yourself. It is a choice to be disciplined, to stay motivated, and to overcome any challenge that comes your way. When you choose this mindset, you decide that you are capable of greatness and that nothing can hold you back. It's about making the conscious decision to fight for your dreams no matter what. By choosing the warrior mindset, you align yourself with a path of strength, determination, and resilience, one that will carry you through even the toughest of times. In conclusion, the journey from rock bottom to a warrior mindset is not a smooth or easy path, but it is one that is worth taking. It requires you to dig within yourself, embrace adversity, and recognize that pain and struggle are not obstacles, but opportunities for growth. By shifting your perspective, taking consistent action, and surrounding yourself with positive influences, you create a foundation for success that is built on resilience, discipline, and unwavering belief in yourself. The warrior mindset is a choice, one that you make each day. And it is through this choice that you unlock your true potential. Dear listeners, remember, the road will not always be easy, but it is through the trials and challenges that you find your strength. With every step you take, no matter how small, you are building momentum that will carry you towards your goals. You are forging a mindset that refuses to quit, refuses to be deterred, and refuses to settle for anything less than your best. By choosing the warrior mindset, you are not just setting yourself up for success, but for a life of purpose, discipline, and relentless growth. So embrace the challenges, welcome the pain, and recognize that your journey is yours to control. You have the power to transform your life, to rise above your circumstances, and to become the warrior you were always meant to be. Keep fighting, keep moving forward, and never forget that the greatest victories are born from the hardest battles. Your warrior mindset is your weapon, and with it, there is nothing you cannot overcome. The choice is yours. Step into your greatness and conquer the battles that await you. Dear listeners, thank you for giving me the time to listen and engage with this journey from rock bottom to a warrior mindset. I hope the words shared have inspired you to embrace the challenges in your life, to take action, and to adopt a mindset that will empower you to achieve greatness. Remember, your journey is uniquely yours, and every step you take yours, and that brings you closer to becoming the warrior you were meant to be. Goodbye for now, and always keep pushing forward. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and never forget your greatest strength lies within you. Thank you again, and until next time, stay strong and resilient.